In this video, I'll be going over a step-by-step process that we implement to create VSLs that have driven millions and millions of dollars in sales for our clients. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Brilliance. We've helped our clients strive for well over $5 million in revenue using our landing pages, VSLs, our funnel at this point. And I'm currently running this same VSL structure on our cold traffic funnel. We're using this funnel to generate leads right now for a multi-six-figure business that's soon to be a seven-figure business anyway. And actually, I have people that book calls with me and they're constantly thanking me for all the information that I've provided them in the VSLs, and this makes closing 10 times easier. So stick around to the end and make this video full screen right now because I'm going to be giving you everything. It's going to be direct and actionable. So let's get into the video.
So we'll go ahead and start with B2B first. And there are 3 steps that you need to follow here. And the number one is you need to find 10 transcripts of sales calls from your qualified client sales calls, right? And what this means is that regardless, it doesn't matter if the client's closed or not, what you need to get the transcript as long as they're qualified. And this way we know exactly how our qualified prospects think, the problems that they have, the objections they have, whatever questions they might have. It's extremely important. Now, number 2 is you're going to upload those transcripts to ChatGPT, and you need to make sure you have at least 10, right? And then you're going to use the prompt below. So this is the prompt. Analyze the provided sales call transcripts to create a comprehensive report. The report should include the following elements. Number 1, objections and responses. Identify the most common objections mentioned by prospects and list them out based on a descending order of frequency. Summarize the corresponding responses. Highlight which responses were effective and which were not, if discernible. Number 2, questions asked by prospects. Summarize the most common questions asked by prospects during the calls. Highlight what these questions reveal about their priorities or concerns. And the reason we want to do this is because we want to find out the most common objections that these people have. And then this number 2, which is the questions asked by prospects, is to find out other answers that might not be, very obvious objections that they have. So it's very important that you do this because this is going to give you a lot of information about what your prospects are asking for, the objections. It's extremely important data, right? So let's look at an example here. If you take a look at this is, I pasted in the prompt. It's not, I didn't paste the entire prompt, but this is like a part of the prompt, which is the last area. I already did the first part. So this is me listing out the objections and deciding all frequencies. And I was also asking for 2 effective angles. I wouldn't recommend you do this. You can definitely try it, but I think you should come up with angles that are going to be effective to handle these objections. So you can see mine here. You can see number 1 is, technical and platform concerns. You can see number 2, funnel performance and conversion challenges. Number 3, pricing. Number 4, product messaging. Number 5, clarity, and so on and so forth. So this is what you need to get. And then the other thing is for the questions aspect, you're going to see it's going to show you some more questions that these prospects have. So this is still basically, a lot of them are going to be similar to the list. A lot of them are going to be in the list already. So you can see conversion. It's pretty much the same thing, but on some instances you might have some extra things that are not in the original list. So once you have that, all you need to do is literally go create a gamma doc that is like this one, that I'm using to present this video right now. And all you need to do is just answer all of those objections in logical order, in descending order of frequency, the same way that ChatGPT gave you. And by the way, you're not getting the scripts from ChatGPT. What you're getting is the questions. Now it's your job to go answer all of those questions. And when you answer all of those questions, you now use it you create a gamma document around it and just make a video breaking down each of the objections and answering the questions. Now, the next one is going to be B2C VSLs. And these are pretty much straightforward. Now, in the world of VSLs and marketing, a lot of things change, right? Change is constant, but there are some fundamentals that are never going to change, and that's what I'm going to give you in this video. So the first 30 seconds are the most important when it comes to B2C VSL. So here you need to open with a pattern interrupt or fact or something that's relevant to the viewer, right? Or big statement. So for example, according to this trust study, we're at the lowest level of interpersonal trust of all time. This is just a big fact, a big statement, something that is going to hook them into the video. And then that's where you're going to proceed into the next step. So 60 to 90 seconds in, so you need to state your big promise for the video. For example, at the end of this video, you're going to learn X, Y, and Z, or how to change your life, or how to make $10,000 a month, or how to scale your company using landing pages and funnels, whatever the case might be. You need to state it. You need to make that fact very clear so they know exactly what they're getting out of the video. The next thing is you need to build authority. You need to state who you are, why they should listen to you. So who am I and why should you listen to me? My name is Brilliance. We've helped our clients generate $5 million in the past 12 months using our landing pages, funnels, and VSLs. And that's why you're listening to me. And that's why you're watching this video. So it's very important to build authority, show who you are, or no one is going to listen to what you have to say. It's so important. Number 4 is problem identification. And this is something that a lot of people miss or do incorrectly. So, it's something, you could go something like this. So you might be watching this video right now because X isn't working for you, or Y isn't working for you, or Z isn't working for you. All you need to do here is just list out all of the problems that they're facing, or at least the most common problems that you know that your prospects are going to be facing. And then that's when you need to go into their situation and the mechanism of the false solution. A lot of people don't really understand the mechanism of the false solution, but basically all you're doing is breaking down, making them understand why all the solutions that they've tried in the past, or even in the present, aren't working, and the reason why. And you're not even talking about your solution here. You're just making them understand why what they're trying right now isn't working, right? Because that's what you're going to use to sell your own. That's what you're going to use to sell your solution. It's extremely important to understand this. So you want to go into their solution, intensify all of the problems, and then explain the mechanism of the false solution. This is why X isn't working for you. This is why Y isn't working for you. This is why all of this stuff isn't working for you. And then you need to link okay, so you need to link those solutions to a current world event or stats so that it makes logical sense. So it might go something like this. You might think it's because of this, but it's actually because of this other thing. So exactly what I explained, you need to tell them why what they're doing right now isn't working, or maybe the reason why what they believe is holding them back. Because in VSLs or in VSLs or sales scripts, what you're doing is you're trying to transfer beliefs to them. They might already believe something. Someone might believe right now that cold emails don't work, or cold DMs don't work, or Instagram outreach doesn't work. They're going to believe a lot of things, right? Everyone believes something. Everyone has a bias in their mind about something that they want to try. So what you want to do is you want to transfer the beliefs after you've broken down the mechanism of the false solution. And then you go into the real solution and then link it to your product. So for example, that's why we created this system that will help you solve X, Y, and Z. And then number 7, you show a lot of proof. Tell them this is working for X person. We've helped this person go from $0 to $10,000 a month. This person started the clothing brand, made $15,000. Whatever the case might be, you just want to show proof, because proof is a huge driver for any human decision. It's just pure facts. It's psychological. That's just how humans think. People need to see other people taking action on what they want to take action on. Number 8 right here is the call to action. So for example, if this makes sense for you, click the button to speak with us and enroll to the program or book a call, whatever the case might be. And you don't make it sound needy. A lot of people sound needy, and actually I've made this mistake in the past myself. You need to make it sound like you're doing the reason why a lot of people fail in their sales scripts or even VSLs is because they make it sound like they're begging the prospect. But actually, this prospect who is coming to you, so you need to frame it as, if this makes sense for you, then book a call or enroll with us. But if not, it's totally fine. You can leave or go, do whatever you want to do. Because they need to see you as the authority. They don't need to see you as begging for deals. So position the city as that is very important. And then the next thing is you want to give them crossroads. So you want to show them what their situation is going to look like if they take action versus if they do not take action. It's very important, right? People need to see that distinction because it's very different. So you need to show them what's going to happen if they take action, and if they do not take action. It's very simple. Example, 90 days from now, your life could be completely different, but that will not happen if you take action. Very simple. And then number 10, you just reiterate the CT and tell them to book a call if this makes sense for them, or if they want to change their lives, or if they want to make $1,000, $10,000 a month. So if you need the VSL like this, click the link in the description, book a call with my team, and we're going to see how we can help you. If you need a funnel, do the same thing. And also please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this.